he will have all booked his passage to finals day at Wembley later on.
They've got long odds on Baxter. When we started the roadshow, the roller coaster at the O2 back in February, and Baxter reaching the semi-finals. But what a chance he's got here. A hush descends around the Echo Arena. They won't be quiet for long. Over 7,000 packed in. It should be some night. Who will be celebrating? Who may find themselves with a touch of tungsten trouble.
Well, the bookmakers continue to dismiss Baxter's chances. Still 28-1 to win the Premier League. Taylor, an overwhelming favourite. And if you're a supreme optimist, Stuart, like you, 500-1 against Terry Jenkins, recovering from what appears to be an impossible position to first qualify and then go on to lift the crown.
97.
Well, let's be honest, he's got 4 to play, and he's got to win them all, and then hope results go his way.
60.
And they drew when they met at the O2. There's Anastasia watching on. There were a few rumours that she might get a Premier League spot a couple of years ago when she came across to join the PDC, and who knows in the future.
40.
Oh, she'll be hoping to be in Blackpool, Anastasia, in July, the final of the PDC Women's World Championship, which of course will be played before the World Match Play final live
82.
on Sky Sports. Anastasia will be a big favourite for that.
Jenkins is the early favourite for this leg. As I mentioned, they drew down at the O2, 7 apiece. Jenkins had to come from 7-5 behind. Used to be the draw specialist, drew his first 2 games of the season, but hasn't drawn since. Treble 20 will leave him first shot at a double tonight. Double top. What a start.
First leg. To Jenkins.
Second for that. Despite the trials and tribulations, you know, always has a smile on his face, and he reckons he's actually played pretty well. Just hasn't been getting the results. He's due a good run.
100.
He wins here. He has to win his last 3, Jenkins, against Barney, Taylor and Wade. As we mentioned, even that may not be enough.
Yeah, Baxter, as we've said, in a very strong position already, 11 points. But with 4 games to go, he hasn't got to play Phil Taylor. He's played him twice, and that's a big advantage too, isn't it?
1-0 Jenkins.
40.
7,500 inside the Echo Arena. When you consider that Liverpool are playing in Europe, it's a fabulous turnout again. But consistently, this is one of the big venues that we visit on the Premier League Roadshow, and you know, 7,500, 8,000 is commonplace.
That's not commonplace. Just 5 from Baxter. I tell you what, it's a bit easier to get down to the Liverpool Echo Arena than it is to get to Atletico Madrid at the minute, isn't it?
84.
Baxter a long way behind again.
140.
Yeah, Jenkins has effectively taken the throw here, hasn't he? He won the first leg on his own darts, and I tell you what, another one here. Well, 140 would have been perfect to leave tops, but nevertheless, that's a great recovery to leave a 2-dart outshot, and Baxter had better get the rocket going here.
I suppose in his favour, though, there's absolutely no pressure on Jenkins.
60.
There wasn't last week when he beat Lewis, and there isn't tonight. No expectations, so he can enjoy himself.
40.
Didn't enjoy those 2 missed darts. Add a double though. Can Baxter steal a leg in which he threw first? He will get 1 dart at double 18. Well, Jenkins punished for a couple of missed doubles, 1 at double top, 1 at double 10. Baxter stepped in, just squeezed it in underneath the wire. It's 1 apiece.
It's arguably the closest Premier League we've had since we started back in 2005 in the race to get to the semi-finals. Taylor is already through, but
123.
There is the real chance that we could have 5 players all on 11 points, but realistically 5 players now are battling it out for the remaining 3 spots at Wembley on finals night next month.
Yeah, battling not just to qualify, Stuart, but battling to avoid finishing 4th as well, because with Taylor certain to win, the regular season. You really want to be second or third, don't you? The fourth spot is a qualifying spot, but you'd much prefer to avoid the power.
Well, unless you're Mervyn King.
Yes.
100.
Who defeated him so memorably in the semi-finals last year.
100.
Still not firing Baxter, but doing enough. 3 times in the Premier League, Baxter has taken home the money for the highest checkout of the night, twice on 164. So
98.
been really impressive
84.
on the big finishes, but Jenkins has to be here. This just to hold the throw. 2 11s.
73.
Well, 111 doesn't do the job.
Ronnie requires 40.
And this leg will be going to Baxter if he can hit tops. He can.
Well,
Well, Jenkins has missed starts to the double in both the legs that Baxter has won. And as we've said, if Baxter can win, he'll go to 13 points to second, at least temporarily, and virtually guaranteeing himself a place in the semi-finals. It's a remarkable
60.
story, written off by virtually everybody when the season started. He really is producing the goods.
33.
Not good enough from Jenkins, who started so well.
Yes, the missed doubles, isn't it?
100.
Last weekend, or prior to the games last Thursday night, Rod Harrington had a word in his shell-like about his performance. It seemed to have the desired effect. I don't think Rod's had a follow-up chat this Thursday, but Jenkins will want to continue the form that he showed last weekend against Sadie Lewis. 8-5 win. His missed doubles.
140.
It could easily be 3-0 to Jenkins. It's not. It's 2-1 to Baxter. They're looking like 3-1, Stuart.
100.
Good last dart, keeps him in the hunt in this leg. Baxter, quarter-finals of the World Championship. Hammered by
145.
Barney, but it was still a good World Championship for Baxter, and it just got better and better. He's been consistently good.
125.
Oh, an unlucky ricochet, you might say. Could be costly too. Will he be coming back at all? That squeezes into single 16. Double top the target.
16.
Well, a chance for Terry Jenkins, and that last dart that ricocheted out of the treble 20 into the 5 has made a big difference.
Well, he took out 119 to win the opening leg. 103. Well done, Jenkins. 2 top plus finishes already.